This is your home for the Bulldogs. Baldwin Sports Live.
Alford is going to hand it off to Cody Buck up the middle, lowers the shoulder into the end zone.
Baldwin Sports Live is presented by Hayden Outdoors. 48 years of Hayden tradition and excellence. Learn more at haydenoutdoors.com.
Bergen going to set up Paget nicely. Carr with his third rebound, kicks it to Talon Torres. Now Ryder and I going to try a mid-range jump shot, and that's good. Bailey Smith open it in the corner for three, up and in. Third goal from the four. He'll swing it out right side, looking for the corner, the end zone. He will make it another Bulldog touchdown.
It's time for the Bulldogs on your home for Baldwin High School Athletics. Baldwin Sports Live.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the biggest night in high school basketball. We are in Hutchinson, Kansas for the Class 4 Boys Basketball State Championship game between the number 6 Baldwin Bulldogs, who come into play at 21-6, versus the top seed in the Rock Creek Mustangs, who are still undefeated at 27-0. We have an electric atmosphere inside the gym here in Hutchinson, and the stakes have never been higher. After months of hard work, these players have a chance to leave a legacy for their school, their teammates, and their community, as one of these schools will win their first ever state title here tonight. Hi everyone, Ryan Hilmer here. Alongside me is Joey Bongard, and Molly Delk is on the camera controls as we get you started tonight on the Baldwin State Bank pregame show. What a storybook career it's been for this group of seniors for Baldwin, and tonight they'll write the final chapter. 4 straight years they've made the state tournament, but tonight they'll have a chance to climb to the top of the mountain and become state champions. The Bulldogs beat Atchison in the semifinals 65-45. They almost led from start to finish, besides a 12-12 tie early in the second quarter. Baldwin shot 43% from the field, knocking down 8 of 20 threes and hitting 13 of 15 free throws. They did a great job on the boards as well. They grabbed a season-high 42 rebounds, 13 of those offensive rebounds. The Dogs also dominated down low, as they have all season long, to the tune of 28 points in the paint. Leo Schoenberger led the way, tying his career high of 29 points, knocking down a new career high 5 threes, and added 5 rebounds and 6 assists as well. Cooper Carr came close to a triple-double with 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. Jackson Wheeler and Devin Wadle were huge off the bench for the Dogs as well. Wheeler had a double-double of 13 points, 11 rebounds, while Wadle knocked down 3 of 6 triples for his 9 points. On the other side, Rock Creek out of St. George, Kansas, in the Manhattan area. They have made their second straight state title game. They lost last year in this game to McPherson 53-44. The Mustangs are still undefeated at 27-0 and are a very good team that does just about everything well. They got here by beating Hugoton in the semifinals 73-53. They have only played a few close games this year and are beating teams by an average of 26 points per game. They lost a couple of really good players, though, from last year in Coley Burgess, second-team All-State player, first-team All-League, and Eli Bell. He was third-team All-State and first-team All-League, but they still have a very good team with some good size and some good athleticism, and we'll talk more about them in a few minutes. But first, let's take our first break on the pregame show. When we come back, we'll tell you about some of the other title game results happening earlier today in Hutchinson. We'll also bring you some keys to tonight's game for Baldwin. You're watching the Baldwin State Bank pregame show on Baldwin Sports Live.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home, or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for 131 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Kelly Neufeld and his team at Farm Bureau Financial Services are there to help you prepare for the unexpected and protect your future. With customized insurance plans and comprehensive financial planning, Kelly and his team will help increase your confidence in your overall financial well-being. Come meet the team at their new office in downtown Baldwin City at 714 8th Street or give them a call at 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it.
New charges related to insurance fraud and theft.
Ripping off about 90 homeowners. Stewart ripped him off.
The roofing industry is rough these days. Hometown Construction is Baldwin City's very own hometown solution for roofing and siding needs. We know there's more important things than just money. We give detailed estimates and on-site supervision during all projects. We focus on one job at a time so that you have our undivided attention. Contact us today. Go Bulldogs!
With Heartland Plumbing, you get full-service plumbing from a real plumber, not a sales guy who's just there to fix a leak. Heartland Plumbing sets appointments they hold true to, not an inconvenient block of time they might be there. With a strong reputation and years of quality service, Heartland Plumbing has the tools and the people to get your plumbing job done on time the first time. Give them a call at 913-856-5846. Serving every big town and small town around, residential and commercial. That's Heartland Plumbing, the plumber you can open your door to.
Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
Welcome back here to Hutchinson, Kansas, the site of the Class 4 Boys Basketball State Championship game. This is the pregame show, and it's brought to you by Baldwin State Bank. Personal service from people who care. That's what you get at your hometown community bank, Baldwin State Bank. Whether it's personal finances, business, money management, loans and credit, or saving for retirement, go see Baldwin State Bank. For over 130 years now, they've helped serve our community. So go enjoy a better banking experience with your friends and neighbors at the Baldwin State Bank. Let's take a quick look back at the semifinals that happened here last night. Like I said, Baldwin won that game by 20, 65-45. They shot 43%, hit 8 of 23s and 13 of 15 free throws. They led by 6 after the first quarter and at halftime, and they led by 10 after the third quarter, and they finished it off late, capping it off with a 14-4 fourth quarter. They grabbed a season-high 42 rebounds. 13 of those were offensive rebounds. Baldwin also won the points in the paint battle 28-16, and they had 15 second chance points off of those 13 offensive rebounds. Also had 22 points off of the bench, and a lot of those were due to 6-foot sophomore Jackson Wheeler. He had 13 points, 11 rebounds, put up a double-double in the state semifinals. And how about Devin Wadle coming off the bench, knocking down 3 of 6 threes for his 9 points. Also added 3 rebounds as well. It was a huge night for 6'6" senior Leo Schoenberger. He had 29 points. That matched his career high. Also added 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and a block. He went 7 of 15 from the floor, 5 of 8 from three-point land, and perfect from the free throw line. He was 10 of 10. As for Cooper Carr, he had a little bit of an off night shooting-wise. He added 10 points, almost had a triple-double, though, with 7 rebounds and 8 assists. He also had a steal and a block. So all those guys, those 4 for me, are going to be the big keys here tonight, as well as Colton Collum. You can throw him in there as well. He had a couple of points last night, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. Between Wheeler and Wadle coming off the bench, and Schoenberger, Carr, and Collum getting it done in the starting lineups, and also the hustle and heart of Ethan Smozzle and Jackson Rude. Those are going to be the big factors here tonight for the Bulldogs. As for the Rock Creek Mustangs, they are 27-0 this year. They had a little bit of a scare in the first round at Substate in the 1 versus 16 matchup. They beat Lewisburg by only 5 points, 62-57. They then got past Bishop Miege in the Substate final on a buzzer beater, so they won that game by 2. They beat Eudora 80-67 in the quarterfinals, and then last night beat Hugoton 73-53 to advance here to their second straight state title game. Just like Baldwin, Rock Creek has never won a state championship, so somebody is going to win their first here this evening. Rock Creek, they are a very good team. They got a lot of players to keep an eye on. They had 3 players in double figures in that semifinal game. Number 0 is a 6'4 senior, Gavin Rosa. He had 15 points, 6 rebounds, hit 5 of 9 threes last night, so you got to get a hand up on number 0. Also number 2, a 6'3 senior, Ethan Tonzor. He had 17 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. And let's see, also number 23 is a 6' junior, Hudson Edelman. He had 14 points and 2 rebounds. Number 34 is a 6'3 junior, Logan Klingenberg. He had 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. And number 13 is a 6' junior, Porter Gill. He had 8 points last night, hit 2 of 7 threes. Those are going to be some of the guys, including number 1, a 6'2 senior, Peter Martini. He had 6 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists, so he is definitely the facilitator for the Mustangs. Those are going to be some of the guys to keep an eye on here tonight. Rock Creek, they've only played about 3 or 4 close games this year. In terms of common opponents to Baldwin, they've beaten Eudora twice by 7 and 13, and then, like I said, in the first round of Sub-State, they barely got past Lewisburg by 5, but they are a very formidable opponent tonight for the Bulldogs. They averaged 71 points per game, and they're giving up 44. Baldwin averaging 61 per game, giving up 49. As I'd like to bring in my partner here, doing some color commentary, Joey Bongard. Joey, welcome. What are kind of your thoughts here tonight, and what's Baldwin got to do to get a victory and a state title?
Yeah, I think coming into this one, it's 2 teams that had a bit of a slow start to their state run that they're on. They both struggled in those first 2 games of Sub-State, pulling away with close wins. For Baldwin, it was the close one over Paola, and then for Rock Creek, it was the buzzer beater over Bishop. And I think Rock Creek really hasn't faced a team like Baldwin this year that likes to play the game slow, that likes to play that big, grueling defense that they play, where they keep teams trapped in that 40-point margin. Rock Creek likes to let it fly from 3, put up a lot of points, and that's how they run away. And if there's anything we've seen from Baldwin this year, it's that they don't get beat on the 3 ball because of how quick they play and the big reach that a lot of these guys have. You look at some of their bigger players like Collum and Carr and Schoenberger, they can get outside so easily. And I think that's really going to work for them. And if you shut down the 3 ball, I don't see a way Rock Creek comes around and wins this game, because that's how they score. And without it, they don't really have an advantage.
Yeah, Baldwin has already ruined a couple of undefeated seasons. They beat Bonner Springs on senior night, and then last night beat undefeated Atchison in the semifinals to get to this point. So we should have a fun game tonight. Let's get you updated on some of the other title games that happened here in Hutch before us. In the 4A girls matchup, Topeka Hayden are state champions. They beat Bishop Miege 57-52. And then in the 3A boys game, Wichita Collegiate beat Burlington 55-42. And in the 3A girls game right before us, Silver Lake are state champions. They beat Osage City 60-44. In terms of this series history between Baldwin and Rock Creek, there isn't really one. They haven't played at all, at least in the past 20 years. So we will see their first matchup here tonight, and it's going to be for very high stakes. The state title is on the line. We'll take a timeout here on the pregame show. We'll come back with some keys to the game, and then we should be just about ready for starting lineups and opening tip-off. This is the Baldwin State Bank pregame show.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
When it comes to building your dream home, quality matters. For residential or commercial, Jetmore Construction and Cabinetry brings precision, passion, and Baldwin City pride to every project. They specialize in complete home build and custom cabinetry to help your dream space become a reality. For a free quote, call 785-248-0698 and follow them on Facebook to check out their latest projects. Jetmore Construction and Cabinetry. Built local, built right, built for Baldwin City. For unbeatable service, there's only one choice you can count on. Clint Davis and the team at One Choice Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning have been keeping Baldwin City comfortable since 2011. Whether you need quick repairs, seasonal maintenance, or a brand new system, Clint and his team have you covered. Schedule an appointment today by calling 785-393-9329 and sign up for the preferred maintenance plan for special discounts. One Choice Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning, the choice for the comfort of your family.
Charlie was born at LMH. We had a great team of nurses. Not only did they check in on us regularly, they always asked if we had questions, always made sure that we understood what was going on. I cannot say enough wonderful things about the labor and delivery, family birthing, and mother baby care team at LMH Health. We had to put our entire trust into their hands, and just everyone was so friendly and so supportive.
Welcome back here to Hutchison Sports Arena, getting you set for the state title game tonight between the number 6 Baldwin Bulldogs and the top seed, the Rock Creek Mustangs. Let's take a look at some keys to the game tonight for Baldwin. Just like last night, number 1 for me is going to be staying out of foul trouble. They did a great job of that versus Atchison last night. They really defended well, played physically, but stayed out of foul trouble for the most part. Collum did have 4 fouls. He picked up his 4th foul in the 3rd quarter, but that was really the only foul trouble for Baldwin, so that's going to be key number 1. Key number 2, Joey referenced it a little bit earlier, hand up on shooters. They are going to let loose on a lot of threes. Rock Creek, they attempted, I think, 32 threes last night. Yeah, they were 10 of 32. They are not shy about putting them up from deep, so you got to get a hand up on the shooters, and you also got to box out. There's going to be some long rebounds on those long shots. Baldwin did a really nice job, a season-high 42 rebounds last night. They're going to have to replicate that performance here tonight. And then number 3 is just execute offensively. I know that sounds simple, but Baldwin, they did a great job versus Atchison. They got some open looks. They moved the ball around. They drove it in and got some fouls, got to the free throw line 15 times. They converted 13 of them. And the bench also came up huge in terms of Devin Wadle and Jackson Wheeler coming off the bench and providing a spark. So those are going to be our 3 keys to the game tonight for Baldwin. We are about 2 minutes away from announcing the teams and the starting lineups. So buckle up, folks. The stage is set, the crowd is ready, and the dream of a state title is on the line. The state championship game is next on Baldwin Sports Live.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Helms Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home is honored to be your choice when the difficult time comes to plan a lasting tribute for your loved ones. There to guide you through the process from beginning to end with each family's unique traditions and beliefs in mind. Visit lamb-roberts.com to see all of the services offered, including their online pre-planning tool, or call 785-594-3644 to visit with the caring professionals at Baldwin City's only locally owned funeral service and cremation service provider, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home.
Dr. Philip Harvey at Oral Surgery Kansas is a proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Dr. Harvey and his staff wish all of the Bulldogs the best of luck this year as you continue to make Baldwin City proud. Oral Surgery Kansas provides personalized, gentle, comprehensive patient care for a wide range of oral surgery procedures. To learn more, visit oralsurgerykansas.com or call 785-843-5490. Oral Surgery Kansas, cheering on the Baldwin Bulldogs.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe.
And I'm Dr. Holly Harris with Hometown Vet Clinic.
Now open across from the golf course in Ottawa, Kansas. At Hometown Vet Clinic, we provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, including digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work. Also, specialty care such as general and soft tissue surgery, chiropractic, acupuncture, small animal reproductive services, and dental x-rays.
With 4 other locations and a team of 15 veterinarians, our commitment to you makes Hometown Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Welcome back here to Hutchinson. You can see right there an absolutely packed student section for Baldwin. As we pan over, you'll be able to see just about half the town of Baldwin is in attendance. They have made the trip down here to Hutchinson. And, man, they couldn't be more excited, and neither can I, for this state title game. One of these teams is going to win their first ever state title here tonight. It's just about time to announce the teams and the starting lineups, so I will send it to the PA announcer, and we will listen in on that.
The officials and coaches, the administrators and authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make tonight's contest great by remembering to respect the game. Remember, sportsmanship starts with you. Let's meet tonight's teams. First, the bench personnel for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Bulldogs of Baldwin. Superintendent Mark Dodge. Principal Brant Brittingham. Athletic Director Damien Valentine. Assistant coaches Jackson Blakely, Drew Trevon, and Pete Carr. Team managers Spencer Carr and Hudson Mortensen. Players Creighton Frost, Jackson Wheeler, Gavin Brittingham, Colby McLaughlin, Tucker Flory, Homer Rice, and Devin Wadle. Now the bench personnel for the home team on the scoreboard, the Mustangs of Rock Creek. Superintendent Steve Spiegel. Principal Sam Paul. Athletic Director Darren Tomlinson. Assistant coaches Dawson Zinger, Taylor Olson, and Channing Smith. Team managers Crew Olson and Zion Bell. Players Seb Brinson, Dylan Jones, Tate Smith, Hudson Edelman, Jackson Pendle, Curtis Martini, and Brock Lubers. Here are tonight's starting lineups. For the Bulldogs at guard, a 5'11" senior, number 4, Jackson Wood. For the Mustangs at guard, a 6'4" senior, 0, Gavin Rosa. For the Bulldogs at guard, a 6'3" senior, number 12, Cooper Carr. For the Mustangs at guard, a 6'2" senior, number 1, Peter Martini. For the Bulldogs at guard, a 6' senior, number 14, Ethan Slossel. For the Mustangs at guard, a 6'3" senior, number 2, Ethan Tonser. For the Bulldogs at forward, a 6'5" senior, number 22, Leo Schoenberger. For the Mustangs at guard, a 6' junior, number 13, Porter Gill. And for the Bulldogs Bulldogs at forward, the 6'5" senior, number 33, Colton Palma. And for the Mustangs at guard, a 6'3" junior, number 34, Logan Klingenberg. The Bulldogs are 21-6 and coached by Don Blanchett in his 6th season. The Mustangs are 27-0.
All right, so there you have it. The starting lineups have been announced here inside the arena. We're just about set to get the 4A Boys State title game underway. Once again, the starters for Rock Creek: Gavin Rosa, Peter Martini, Ethan Tonzor, Porter Gill, and Logan Klingenberg. The 5 starters for Baldwin: Jackson Rude, Cooper Carr, Ethan Smazel, Leo Schoenberger, and Colton Collum. The head coach for Rock Creek is Justin Smith. His assistants are Taylor Olson and Dawson Zinger. The head coach for Baldwin in his 6th season, Donnie Blanchett. His assistants are Pete Carr, Jackson Blakely, and Drew Trebaum. A big-time atmosphere inside this thing. The fans are jacked up. I'm ready to go. Been waiting all day for this. Some folks in Baldwin have been waiting their whole lives. Baldwin's been playing basketball well over 100 years. This is the first time they've ever been to a state title game, and we are underway. Rock Creek moving left to right in their white uniforms with the blue trim. Baldwin in their road blacks with the white trim, and here's an early three-point attempt that is missed off the mark, and Cooper Carr clears the rebound. You'll see Rock Creek is not shy about putting up three-point attempts. Porter Gill missed on the first one there. Carr has it up top, now Smazel. Work it back up top to Smazel, get it to Collum. Smazel gonna try on a 3, that's no good. Rebound batted around. And Rock Creek has it, here come the Mustangs in transition. Get it inside, and a foul's gonna be whistled on Baldwin. First personal on Smazel, the first team foul. Tonzer to the free throw line, makes the first shot. Rock Creek on the board first at 27-0. The second free throw rolls around and down as well. They'll put a little bit of full court pressure on the Bulldogs here. Carr gets it off to Schoenberger. Now Rude, as they cross the timeline, get it back into Cooper's hands. Cooper gets it into the right corner. Ethan Smazel back up top to Collum. Play catch with it. Leo's trying to post up on the block. Instead, Jackson Rude's going to drive in, try to left-hand layup, and an offensive foul is going to get called on Baldwin.
It's quite a late charge call there on Rude. I mean, you don't see him attack very often, but to call it that late.
That is the second team foul already, the first on Jackson Rude. Mustangs averaging 71 points per game, giving up 44. Get it into Tonzor. Now Rosa, now they work it left side. Klingenberg. 13 on the shot clock as they send it far side to Rosa. Now 8 seconds, Carr tipped it away. Can Carr come up with it? He can't, but now just 3 seconds on the shot clock. Gavin Rosa gets baseline and he throws it away. Schoenberger with the steal. A 2-on-2 here for Baldwin, and Leo gets fouled hard. So Schoenberger going to go to the line for the first time tonight. He was 10 of 10 last night. Baldwin was 13 of 15 as a team. Trying to get Baldwin on the board. First free throw's up and good.
Free throws are where you're going to win and lose games like this, Ryan, and you've been harping on it since early in the season that it's the best free throw season that these boys have had in Baldwin history. They're nearly 80% as a team throughout the year.
It's dropped off a bit. They're now at 74%, averaging 16 free throw attempts a game as Schoenberger hits the second. But yeah, that still puts them on pace to break the single season record for free throw percentage. So we are tied up at 2, and inside Tonzer makes his first field goal, the first field goal for either squad. Rock Creek back up by 2. Schoenberger trying to drive down the right side, got cut off. Give it back to him, now kicks it out to Collum. Rude has it, Carr's down on the block, trying to work himself open. Schoenberger getting hounded defensively, had to get it out. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Rude drives in and gets called for travel. You can see Rock Creek plays some physical defense. They move their feet, help each other out. There's a reason they're only giving up 44 points per game. There's Peter Martini, the 6'2 senior, brings it up, gets it off to Logan Klingenberg. Klingenberg down the right side of the lane. He missed it. Rebounded by Collum. Collum had 6 rebounds last night. Schoenberger now directing traffic straight away. Carr fakes the handoff, has it on the right wing. Going to use a Collum screen. They'll switch it. It's another thing. Everybody on Rock Creek is very athletic. They can switch just about everything. Now they get Schoenberger down on the block. Picked up his dribble, gets it back to Carr. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Cooper gets into the lane, a jump stop, powers it up off the window and in. Ties us up at 4. Approaching the midway point here in the first quarter. Mustangs going to lift off on a 3. That's Gavin Rosa. He hit 5 of 9 threes last night. You can't let him get going. Mustangs take a 3-point lead back. Baldwin breaks the press. They bounce it inside to Collum. A right-hand hook shot is good.
Yeah, and if you're Baldwin, you can't be afraid of the threes that Rock Creek is going to put up. They're going to fall. They're going to put them up. You just have to answer and stay calm.
Rock Creek get it inside. They miss a lay-in, but Tonzer with an offensive rebound, and Carr is going to get called for reaching in. That is the 3rd team foul on Baldwin. First on Cooper. A couple of subs coming in now. Devin Wadle, Jackson Wheeler, and Creighton Frost all coming into the game. They'll be out there with Cooper and Leo. Wheeler and Wadle were terrific off the bench last night for Baldwin. Here's Jackson Pendle, the 6-foot junior. Gets it off to Hudson Edelman down the lane, and a foul on Baldwin is going to send Hudson Edelman to the line.
Foul is on the Bulldogs. Devin Wadle, his first personal team scored. At the line, Hudson Edelman.
This is the 4th team foul already on Baldwin. Edelman's first free throw around and out.
I like the way Baldwin's forcing Rock Creek to go down and play in the paint, but you can't foul. They're not a team that succeeds exponentially in the paint like Baldwin does.
Both free throws no good that time, but an offensive board from Pendle. Rock Creek going to get another shot at this. They strip it away and then steal it away. Second Mustang turnover as Cooper Carr jogs it up, directing traffic with 3:20 and counting here in the opening quarter. Carr will use a little Frost screen, gets it off to Creighton. Wheeler working down on the block, trying to get open. It's in Wadle's hands now. Frost, nice pass inside to Wheeler. He had it blocked from behind nicely by Peter Martini. You can see that athleticism from the Mustangs all around. Schoenberger, a baseline inbounds, bounces it into Carr. They'll give it back to him. Leo going to work, got a double team coming here. He got hit in the face, no foul called. Leo grabbing his face now. Cooper's going to have to launch, and a shot clock violation is the second Baldwin turnover.
I don't know how you can get hit in the eye like that so blatantly and not have the whistle get blown. I mean, it's right in front of 2 officials. She was looking right at him from the side, and he had the baseline ref looking at him.
A tough break for Baldwin there. Rock Creek will take possession off the shot clock violation. Mustangs still lead it by 1. Martini bounces it off to Pendle. Pendle fakes on the handoff, gets it to Klingenberg. Klingenberg tries to drive in, cut off there by Frost. Comes up short on the fadeaway jumper, but another offensive rebound here for the Mustangs. They kick it out. That's a shooter right there, Gavin Rosa. That time off back iron, no good. A third crack at it for Rock Creek. They get it back again. Klingenberg can't finish, and Baldwin finally clears the rebound with Creighton Frost.
And that's the advantage Baldwin has, as though Rock Creek is athletic, they're not extremely good down low.
Carr gets it inside to Wheeler, a nice pump fake. And a foul is going to get whistled on the floor, so no shot. Just the second team foul on Rock Creek. It'll be a baseline inbounds.
Yeah, Leo still is grabbing at that, looks like his eye or his eyebrow.
The second personal foul on Logan Klingenberg, number 34, a 6'3" junior. He checks out of the game. Also, Peter Martini checks out. Baseline inbounds here for Baldwin. They get it into Cooper Carr. Carr's going to use a Wheeler screen, gets double teamed, kicks it into the corner. Devin Wadle's specialty right there. Couldn't come up with the 3 that time. Here comes Rock Creek in transition. They like to push the pace as well. Here's Pendle, gets it off to Rosa. Rosa misses on the 3, rebounds batted around. It's going to go Baldwin's way. Mustangs 1 for 4 from 3. Collum coming back into the game. He'll replace Jackson Wheeler. More full court pressure here from the Mustangs. Baldwin breaks it. Wadle in the corner, backs it out, gets it to Schoenberger. Bounce it into Collum. Wadle just couldn't come up with that. And it's going to be an over and back as he couldn't keep his balance. The third Baldwin turnover. Jackson Rude going to come back in. Wheeler also quickly back into the game. Frost and Wadle check out. So the 2 Jacksons, Rude and Wheeler, out there with Collum, Schoenberger, and Carr. 1:35 left here in the first quarter. Here's Edelman trying to get baseline. Instead gets it off to Peter Martini. Back to Edelman. Working left side. Rosa finds a man in the corner, and there's a 3 knocked down by Porter Gill. Rock Creek 2 of 5 from deep. They have a 10-6 lead. You can see after every make, they set up that full court pressure. There's a nice pass from Carr, but Wheeler just couldn't handle it. The 4th Baldwin turnover. Do a nice job of getting back in transition, though. Here's Tonzer, and he is fouled on the floor, and that's the 5th team foul on Baldwin. So Rock Creek now into the bonus. Tonzer going to get a couple of free throws. The first personal on Colton Collum. Already the 5th and 6th free throws for Rock Creek. Tonzer hit 2 of 2 earlier. It's the first shot here. He's got 5 points so far. Both shots good. Baldwin down 12-6 as they face that full court pressure again. Carr under a lot of contact, and they do get a foul call. It's going to go against 24 Jackson Pendle. That'll be his first, team's 3rd. They'll back off on that full court pressure. Carr jogs it up, crosses the timeline. Directing traffic. Get it up top with Collum. They'll swing it to Carr. Man-to-man defense from Rock Creek as Leo from the high post gets it off to Jackson Rude. Still 13 seconds on the shot clock. Carr gonna go to work, gets into the lane, spins, kicks it out. Rude shuffled the feet. 5th Baldwin turnover.
Yeah, a less than ideal start for Jackson Rude. He started with the charge. He had the 2 turnovers now.
And on cue, Ethan Smozzle comes in to replace the 5'11 senior. Smozzle doesn't always record the most stats. He had 3 rebounds last night, went 0 of 1 from 3, but his heart and his hustle have made a huge difference on this squad. Martini had it knocked away momentarily. Rosa left wide open for 3, and he'll make you pay just about every time. His second, the 3rd for Rock Creek. An 8-0 run has him up by 9. Timeout Baldwin. That'll give me a chance to remind everyone that our presenting sponsor here on Baldwin Sports Live is Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. Shad and Penny Sheldon are your Baldwin City area brokers, and they invite you to check out the Pleasant Grove build site. It's 10 wooded acres of prime Kansas land featuring rolling terrain and stunning views. It's just 11 miles from Baldwin City and perfect for hunting and ATV enthusiasts. You can claim your own perfect slice of the Kansas countryside now. To learn more, go to HaydenOutdoors.com or call 785-821-2666.
I'd really like to see Baldwin start letting loose on some of these threes. We've seen a lot of open looks that Frost has turned off and just kind of giving away free possessions, because when you're not going to take those open looks, it's resulted in a shot clock violation, and then it's resulted in 2 turnovers.
Mustangs right now on an 8-0 run. They have a 9-point lead. Here we go out of the timeout. Bulldogs have it. Carr takes it to the right side, gets it to Collum, now gets it back. Collum open for 3. He's got to knock that thing down. He doesn't that time. Collum has made 11 threes this year. Baldwin 0 for 3 from deep tonight. Need a bucket desperately. Another foul on Baldwin here.
It's going to go against Cooper Carr.
And pardon me, that was the end of the quarter earlier. That wasn't a Baldwin timeout, so both teams still have 5 timeouts.
Thought for sure they would get Cooper with that one.
That's a good call. They did get Wheeler his first team foul here in the second. Good on the first shot was Tonzer. Sorry, Joey.
Yeah, it's a situation Baldwin's found themselves in a lot. They found themselves in it early in this playoff run against Paola, is the deficit in the first half. It's been a reoccurring theme that they let themselves get into a hole.
Down by 10 right now. Rock Creek on a 9-0 run. Collum gets it left side to Smozzle. They'll work it into Jackson Wheeler. Can he power it up off the window? And in he does. Wheeler's first 2 tonight for the 6-foot sophomore. Snaps the 9-0 run from Rock Creek. Klingenberg gets it to Gill. Now across to Peter Martini. He's left open for 3. Too strong that time. Rebounded by Schoenberger. And here Baldwin comes in transition. They'll slow things up, set it up. Schoenberger now has it knocked away and stolen by Martini. His 6th Baldwin turnover. Mustangs trying to force it inside. Good hands by Wheeler.
Yeah, there was way too much space they allowed Martini there on that shot. And Baldwin's really got to take advantage of those misses. That's your chance to bring it to a 2-possession game. Instead, Rock Creek's gotten a chance to turn this deficit into this lead up to 10 points.
Mustangs get it inbounded. They work it up top to Gill. Started by Schoenberger, now Martini. A nice quick pass inside to Tonzer, and he finishes it through a little bit of contact. He's got 9 points here in the early going. Baldwin quickly break the press, this time with the pass. Get it back to Wadle, wide open for three on the right wing, and he makes them pay. Baldwin's first made three of the night. Tonzer fakes the handoff the first time, gives it off to Klingenberg, and we're going to get an offensive foul on Rock Creek. Tonzer's first personal, the first team as well. Here comes Carr, gets into the lane, kicks it out. Wadle open for three again, and he connects again. The sharpshooter, Devin Wadle, 2 in a row. Baldwin have cut it to 4.
That's exactly what I've been talking about, is you get those open possessions like that, you take advantage with a shot. That's how you dig yourself out of a hole.
Tonzer hands it off to Klingenberg, gets into the lane, shut off there by Wadle. Tonzer had it stripped away by Wheeler this time and stolen. Gets it to Cooper Carr, he's 1-on-2, had to throw up a wild attempt, no foul called. And it's out of bounds to Rock Creek.
I don't know how there's not a foul there. He's getting pushed to the floor.
It looked like he might have been losing his balance a little bit. That might have been what caused him to not blow the whistle. He did not have the numbers. It was a 1-on-2. Either way, another tough break for Baldwin. He's hanging in this thing though, down by 4. 2 straight threes from Wadle. Has him on a 6-0 run. Klingenberg at the left wing, working on Wadle, tries to power his way inside, kicks it out to Tonzer. Tonzer's three was too long. A battle for the rebound, and Carr wins it. Cooper gets to the left wing, going to come off a Schoenberger screen. That pass a little off the mark, but Collum tracked it down. Run some offense. Bounce it to Schoenberger. He had 5 threes, a new career high last night. Collum has made 1 hook shot in there, make it 2. A nice move down there by the 6'6 senior. An 8-0 run has Baldwin within 2.
And this is the 5 you're going to want on the floor majority of the night, Ryan. These are the guys that are the most efficient scorers on your 5.
Rosa kicks it out to Klingenberg. Klingenberg trying to get inside, a foul on the floor on Baldwin. Will be a baseline inbound, second team foul. I think they got Devin Wadle. That's his second personal. 4:20 left here in the first half. Smazel checks in. They'll take Wadle out with those 2 personal fouls, but he gets a nice round of applause from the traveling faithful here from Baldwin. A couple of huge threes from Wadle. It's his 27th and 28th threes on the year. That leads the team. Mustangs working it around. A lot of pressure from the Bulldogs. Klingenberg gets it back on the left wing, and he traveled with it. The 4th Mustang turnover.
Yeah, and Creighton Frost super excited. That was him forcing all that trouble. He was really up in the grill there. And now Baldwin with a chance to tie or take the lead in this one.
On an 8-0 run right now. Picked up the defensive intensity. Starting to knock down some shots. Carr left open for a moment. They'll switch off onto him. Gets it into the right corner. That's Ethan Smazel looking for an entry inside to Schoenberger, but he turned it over looking for Wheeler. It's the 7th Baldwin turnover, and Jackson Wheeler just got whistled for his second personal.
Yeah, and Coach Blanchett not happy with Ethan there. He had a wide open Creighton Frost who could have knocked down a triple. We know he's got a good stroke when it comes to that kind of wing area, and instead he forces it down low, causes the turnover, and now Wheeler's got 2 fouls. Baldwin's in some trouble.
3rd team foul as well. 3:45 left here in the first half. Martini bounces it right side. Work it up top, and there's a 3-point attempt from Martini. Missed, but an offensive rebound from Zebediah Brinson. He got fouled on that rebound attempt on the putback as well. He's going to get 2 free throws. So already be the 9th and 10th free throws for Rock Creek. Second personal foul on Ethan Smozzle.
Yeah, you're not playing, in the best way of putting it, you're not playing a team that is great down low, under the block, in the paint. You can't foul when they go up because there's a better chance of them missing that layup or that putback than it is of them splitting a pair at the line. They're almost always going to get more points at the line than they will if you let them go for a put-up through contact.
Brinson 2 for 2 from the line for his first 2 points. Rock Creek 7 of 10 from the free throw line. Lead back out to 4 for the Mustangs. Carr gets it to Wadle right side. Now Frost. Schoenberger straight away. Working on Brinson, trying to back him down. Now off to Frost. They're doing a great job denying those post entries. Now Leo gets it on the block. Looking to turn over that left shoulder. He lays it up and in. That's a big move from Schoenberger.
Yeah, it's a beautiful move by Leo to work in the block. He had Creighton Frost in the corner, but took it himself.
Brinson works it up top to Edelman. Now Gavin Rosa. See a lot of dribble handoffs. They'll work it around the perimeter, looking for driving lanes and kick out threes. There's a nice little bounce pass to Brinson. Double team there. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Edelman has it in the corner. Now 4 seconds. He's going to force up a three. It's too long. Long rebound to Cooper Carr, and he could run in transition. Doesn't have the numbers, though. Get it off to Creighton Frost, left open, but refusing to take the shot. Now Schoenberger turns over the right shoulder this time. He gets fouled. They'll give him 2 shots.
I don't like the timidness from Creighton Frost. I mean, he hasn't been taking a lot of shots in these last 10 games or so, Ryan, but we know he has the ability to. I think his confidence just isn't there right now because he hasn't taken the shots in games leading up to this. And I mean, this is the biggest game of his career.
Biggest game of all these guys' young lives. Schoenberger, no good on the first free throw. The foul was whistled on Zebediah Brinson. That's his first personal, second team foul. Some subs coming in for Baldwin. Collum back in. He'll be out there with Carr, Schoenberger, Frost, and Wadle. Leo shooting into that side where the Rock Creek students are trying to distract him behind the basket. He drilled the second one. He's got 5 points tonight. Dogs within a point, 20-19. Klingenberg picked up his dribble, had to get it off to Edelman. Edelman takes a three, no good. Schoenberger, a big, strong rebound. Mustangs have already taken 11 threes. They're 3 of 11. Schoenberger hands it off to Carr. Carr backing his way down on Klingenberg. Kicks it out. They'll work it back to Carr. Cooper trying to bounce it to the high post area, and Schoenberger. Rock Creek doing a great job defensively. Now Leo trying to power one up inside. He missed it. A battle for the rebound, though. Collins down there, and a timeout whistled by Rock Creek.
I don't think Rock Creek had to take the timeout there. The shot clock went off, so it's a good look for Baldwin there to get away with it.
So we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more Bulldog basketball on the other side.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for 131 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here. 1:20 left in the first half. Rock Creek has it out of the timeout. Have a 1-point lead. Klingenberg trying to drive down the right side of the lane. A lot of contact and a travel gets called. Good defense there from Creighton Frost.
Yeah, he's not the tallest guy on the floor, but when he shovels his feet like that down low, it's really hard to work through contact. It's that football background coming in.
Right.
He's a running back. He's not a little guy, but he's agile.
He's quicker than you'd think. Baldwin work it into the corner with Wadle. They can take the lead with a bucket this time down, and a foul going to be whistled on Rock Creek. Klingenberg's third personal foul on the 6'3" junior. It's just the third team foul as well. Klingenberg going to have to check out of this game. Little bit of foul trouble starting to pile up for both teams. They work it inside. Good pass from Collum, and Schoenberger finishes it through the contact. Baldwin take their first lead of the game, 21-20. On a 5-0 run right now. They are winning this quarter 15-5. Here's Rosa, cut off by Carr. Still trying to get inside. Kick it out. Porter Gill has already made one. Make it two. The fourth make for Rock Creek. They're 4 of 12 from deep. Take the lead right back. Mustang faithful coming to their feet. Shot clock's turned off. 13, approaching 10 seconds. His Carr's holding for the final shot. Play two-man game, kick it into the corner. Wadle for three! Knocks it down again! 3 triples for Devin Wadle. That half-court heave almost went. And that gives Baldwin a 1-point lead going into the half. How huge has Wadle been off the bench tonight? And quite frankly, the second half of this season. That'll do it for the first half. Baldwin lead it by 1. We'll take a timeout, come back with the halftime show. You're watching Bulldog basketball on Baldwin Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe.
And I'm Dr. Holly Harris with Hometown Vet Clinic.
Now open across from the golf course in Ottawa, Kansas. At Hometown Vet Clinic, we provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, including digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work. Also, specialty care such as general and soft tissue surgery, chiropractic, acupuncture, small animal reproductive services, and dental x-rays.
With 4 other locations and a team of 15 veterinarians, our commitment to you makes Hometown Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Kelly Neufeld and his team at Farm Bureau Financial Services are there to help you prepare for the unexpected and protect your future. With customized insurance plans and comprehensive financial planning, Kelly and his team will help increase your confidence in your overall financial well-being. Come meet the team at their new office in downtown Baldwin City at 714 8th Street, or give them a call at 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here as part of Fort Scott Community College's John Deere Tech program. Maybe you belong here as part of the perennial playoff-bound Greyhound baseball team. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
New charges related to insurance fraud and theft.
Ripping off about 90 homeowners. Stewart ripped him off.
The roofing industry is rough these days. Hometown Construction is Baldwin City's very own hometown solution for roofing and siding needs. We know there's more important things than just money. We give detailed estimates and on-site supervision during all projects. We focus on one job at a time so that you have our undivided attention. Contact us today. Go Bulldogs!
See the full lineup.
Kelly
New charges related to insurance.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Welcome back here to Hutchinson. We have made it to the half. Baldwin with a 1-point lead. What a gutsy second quarter. They win it 18-8 and come back, take a 1-point lead. Our third lead change. This is the halftime show, and it is brought to you by Kelly Neufeld and all the great people at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. If you're looking for personal service from a local agent, then Kelly Neufeld's your guy. Give him a call at 785-594-1055. Kelly and his team are proud supporters of the Baldwin Bulldogs, and they would love to support you and your financial future as well. Farm Bureau Financial Services, it's your future. Let's protect it. We've had 2 ties and 3 lead changes in this game. Rock Creek won the first quarter 15-6. Like I said, Baldwin 18-8 in the second quarter. Let's take a look at the individual numbers from that first half. For Rock Creek, they were led offensively by Ethan Tonzer's 9 points. He went 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Gavin Rosa knocked down 2 of the 4 threes for Rock Creek for his 6 points. Porter Gill knocked down the other 2 for his 6. Zebediah Brinson added 2 free throws for his 2 points. And that is it for Rock Creek. They turn it over 5 times in that first half. They go 4 of 12 from 3 and 7 of 10 from the free throw line. As for Baldwin, they were led offensively by Devin Wadles, 9 points on 3 triples. He hit all 3 of 6 triples for Baldwin. So leading the way offensively, Cooper Carr held to just 2 points and 3 rebounds in that first half, while Leo Schoenberger had 7 points and a couple of boards. He went 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Those were the only free throws of the first half for Baldwin. Jackson Wheeler had 2 points and a big steal. Colton Collum had 4 points and a rebound. Creighton Frost didn't score, but grabbed a rebound. Baldwin turned it over 7 times in that first half. They're going to have to do a little better job taking care of the basketball in the second, only averaging 11 turnovers per game. And like I said, they go 3 of 6 from three-point land and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. But they lead it right now by 1 on the scoreboard, 24-23. Let's take another timeout here on the halftime show. We'll come back with more. You're watching Bulldog basketball on Baldwin Sports Live.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
When it comes to building your dream home, quality matters. For residential or commercial, Jetmore Construction and Cabinetry brings precision, passion, and Baldwin City pride to every project. They specialize in complete home builds and custom cabinetry to help your dream space become a reality. For a free quote, call 785-248-0698 and follow them on Facebook to check out their latest projects. Jetmore Construction and Cabinetry. Built local, built right, built for Baldwin City. For unbeatable service, there's only one choice you can count on. Clint Davis and the team at One Choice Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning have been keeping Baldwin City comfortable since 2011. Whether you need quick repairs, seasonal maintenance, or a brand new system, Clint and his team have you covered. Schedule an appointment today by calling 785-393-9329 and sign up for the preferred maintenance plan for special discounts. One Choice Heating, Ventilation, and Air Conditioning, the choice for the comfort of your family.
Charlie was born at LMH. We had a great team of nurses. Not only did they check in on us regularly, They always asked if we had questions, always made sure that we understood what was going on. I cannot say enough wonderful things about the labor and delivery, family birthing, and mother baby care team at LMH Health. We had to put our entire trust into their hands, and just everyone was so friendly and so supportive.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for 131 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Welcome back here to the half. We just missed it. We just came back a little too late. That guy you see down there with the guitar, he was absolutely shredding at halftime. That was quite the performance he put on, but of course, right when we come back, they end the song. So we are at the half right now, the state title game. Baldwin up 24-23. We've got about 5 minutes or so left here at the half. I'd like to get your thoughts, Joey, on that first half and what kind of adjustments are you going to make if you're in the Baldwin locker room right now?
I mean, I've been saying it all season. It's battling through adversity. Dogs down 6, I think. I don't know if it extended to 12 at any point, but down 6 or down 10 and came all the way back. He took a lead. For them, I think it's going to be taking shots that you might not be comfortable with, but you know you can make. It's taking the shots on the perimeter. Just tell your guys, shoot, let it fly, but crash the boards. You're always going to have somebody back on defense, but you can't get those offensive rebounds if you're not taking the chances. And if I'm Creighton Frost, I know that I've had the looks. They're going to let me shoot. Just take the shot. The worst that can happen is you miss. But at the end of the day, you take 4 shots, I guarantee you he's making at least 1. And he's had 4 wide open looks.
Yeah, and I think number 2, obviously, Carr held to those 2 points in the first half. He's going to have to get it going. You can tell they're really focused on both Carr and Schoenberger defensively. They are double teaming Schoenberger on the block almost every time he gets it down there. And Carr, he's been having to do so much of the ball handling for Baldwin. We'd like to see him get it going, and I'd like to see him attack the rim a little bit more and try to get to the free throw line. Only 4 free throws attempted in that first half for Baldwin. That was all Leo Schoenberger. He went 3 for 4, so I'd like to see him get a little more aggressive. They're doing a pretty good job of getting some open looks, only taking 6 threes, and thanks to Devin Wadle hitting 3 of those threes, that has been the biggest impact of the game, really, in my opinion. He leads the way for Baldwin with his 9 first half points, so we'll see if he can keep it going. That ties his career high for threes made in a game, and it's only the end of the first half, so we'll see who continues to step up for Baldwin here in the second half. A state title is on the line. Both of these teams have never won a state title, so that will change this evening, and we'll see how it all transpires. We'll take one more break here on the halftime show, and we should be just about ready for the start of the second half. You're watching Bulldog Basketball on Baldwin Sports Live.
Dr. Philip Harvey at Oral Surgery Kansas is a proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs. Dr. Harvey and his staff wish all of the Bulldogs the best of luck this year as you continue to make Baldwin City proud. Oral Surgery Kansas provides personalized, gentle, comprehensive patient care for a wide range of oral surgery procedures. To learn more, visit oralsurgerykansas.com or call 785-843-5490. Oral Surgery Kansas, cheering on the Baldwin Bulldogs.
Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, preparing for a career in healthcare as part of Fort Scott Community College's nursing program. Or maybe you belong on stage as part of the Hounds band or theater department. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Welcome back here to Hutchison. I'd like to take this opportunity to remind everyone that Baldwin Sports Live is also brought to you in part by Rice Precision Manufacturing. They're a family-owned company in Baldwin City that services many different industries, from food processing to heavy and light industrial, oil and gas, and many more. With state-of-the-art machine tools, Rice Precision provides a great work environment that offers excellent pay and competitive benefits. It's the perfect place to start your next career. You can find out more by emailing jobs@rice-precision.com. Just about ready to get the third quarter started here. Baldwin with a 1-point lead. Baldwin is 15-3 this year when they lead at the half. So we're going to try to keep that going. This is the last game of the day here, last game of the season. Still a packed house here inside the Hutchison Sports Arena. And here we go. We are underway in the third quarter. Rock Creek starts with it, moving right to left. Baldwin coming off winning that second quarter 18-8. Here's Klingenberg, gets down deep on Wadle, who starts this second half out there. Wheeler also starts the second half. I thought they got a foul, but actually I didn't see the call. It's going the other way.
I think it was either a travel or he stepped out of bounds. That was Wadle, who played some great defense and a full court pass.
Look at that. Down to Collum. He puts it up and in off the window. Nobody tracked Colton Collum back. He got behind everybody. Baldwin with a 3-point lead.
Heads up play to catch him sleeping.
No doubt. Here's Tonzer leading them with 9 points in that first half. Gets inside and puts it up and in off the window.
I think Collum can play a bit better defense there.
Schoenberger gets into the lane through some contact and finishes it. He's now got 9 points. Back and forth we go to open the third quarter. There's Peter Martini working on Schoenberger. Gets it off to Porter Gill. He drives down the right side of the lane, finishes it through the Wheeler foul. He'll get a chance for one more. 8 points now for the 6-foot junior. And he can tie it up if he makes the N1 free throw.
Wadle going to have to be real careful now. 3 fouls. I think they're going to have to try and keep him out on the corner so he can just shoot threes.
You can tell Rock Creek is trying to attack Wadle defensively as we are tied up for the third time here tonight at 28. Break that pressure, get it into Wheeler's hands. Gets it off to Schoenberger. Here's Carr, only 2 points in the first half for Cooper. Sets up the offense, 15 on the shot clock. Gets the handoff back from Wheeler. You can see Rock Creek switching everything. Wade will turn down a three in the corner. Now Carr going to work, gets down the middle of the lane. The runner is good. Actually, a charge gets called on Carr. Are they going to wave that basket off? They sure are. It's the second personal foul on Carr. Man, that is a really tough break for Baldwin. Coach Blanchett having a conversation with the official on the far side there.
It's the second really late charge whistle we've seen.
Second team foul already here in the quarter. Carr has 2, Wadle has 3, Wheeler has 2, Smozzle has 2 in terms of fouls for Baldwin as that was knocked out. It's going to stay with Rock Creek.
Starting to look kind of like the first quarter. Teams went back and forth a little bit early, and then fouls got to get in Baldwin's deficit.
Baseline inbounds here. Can go ahead and pick that up in the backcourt. Pass was a little off the mark, but here comes Klingenberg. Klingenberg has 3 fouls for him. Gets it off to Tonzer. Now Porter Gill trying to get into the lane, and up and under move. Got Wheeler up in the air, and he finished it for his 11th point. Him and Tonzer both have 11. Rock Creek take the ball back here after they just took the lead back. And a foul on Schoenberger. His first, already the third team foul, just 2:10 into this third quarter. The 12th and 13th free throws of the game for Rock Creek. It's Peter Martini at the line. That's his first bucket as he knocked down the first free throw. 6-0 run right now from Rock Creek. Knocks them both down. Facing that full court pressure. Baldwin to get it up to Wheeler, now back into Schoenberger's hands. Wadle gets it inside to Collum, who's wide open under the bucket, lays it in. Collum's got 8 points.
It's a good job breaking the press, and Wadle passed up the 3, decided to go down low.
A really nice find from Wadle. He's doing a little bit of everything tonight. The biggest game of his life. Klingenberg trying to get down low, and man, that's going to be the 4th foul on Wadle. He's having such a great game. You hate to see that. As Smozzle comes to the scorer's table, he's probably going to replace Devin.
I'm surprised Coach Blanchett kept him out here as long as he did.
4th team foul already, too, with 5:23 left. First free throw from Klingenberg is good. That's his first point tonight. They are 11 of 14 from the free throw line. 3-point advantage. Frost also back to the game along with Smozzle.
Somebody's going to have to step up here and start knocking down some shots.
Rock Creek right now winning this quarter 11-6 so far. Carr gets it off to Schoenberger, fakes on the 3, gets it inside to Collum. Collum, a double team coming, kick it out. Here's Frost. Carr got shut off on the baseline. They'll give it back to him on the block. Powers it up, couldn't finish it. A lot of contact down there, and the Mustangs bring it the other way. Almost threw it away. And a nice backdoor pass to Klingenberg, and good defense. He missed it, but Rock Creek gets it back. Working around the perimeter, Porter Gill's already hit 2 threes, misses this time, and Carr grabs his 4th rebound.
It's a huge defensive possession there. Baldwin was out of sorts the entire time and able to force the shot in the corner.
Could use a bucket this time down. Bounce it inside to Collum on the block. And they get a foul from behind him. They're going to get Porter Gill with a shove. It's the first team foul, first personal on Gill as well.
Baldwin's really got to figure something out here. Without Wadle, you lose that outside threat. And there was Schoenberger last night. I'd like to see him try and let loose.
Now they're pointing at the Baldwin student section. The official is Not sure if something was said. Either way, we will play on here as they inbound it, get it back down low to Schoenberger. Can he power it up? A lot of contact again, no foul. Klingenberg secures the rebound, and here comes the Mustangs in transition. And a carry gets whistled on Gavin Rosa. Got a little loose with the dribble that time. That's the 7th Rock Creek turnover. Approaching the midway point here in the third quarter. Baldwin down by 4.
So a lot going on right now in this one, and neither team seems to be able to settle in. It's just back and forth and some sloppy play.
Sometimes you get that in state title games. A lot of nerves out there. A lot on the line, obviously. As they'll work it left side here. Frost has it, bounces it inside on the block to Collum. Whips it back out. You can tell Baldwin trying to get it inside, and once again they get a foul from behind. That's Tonzer's second personal, the second team foul.
Yeah, Baldwin's going to have to play some picture-perfect basketball here. Any foul sends them to the free throw line, and that's really half of Rock Creek's points are at the line.
Yeah, they have 12 free throws made off of 15 attempts.
And another defensive foul called with the ball not in motion.
Jackson Pendle getting the whistle that time. It's his second, team's third. They're evening up the fouls here. Bounce it inside to Leo. They'll kick it back out, swing it around. You can see they're trying to get it into Leo on the block off the window and in. There's 3 Mustangs around Schoenberger. Baldwin cut it to 2. Leo has 11 points. Here's a quick 3 the other way, knocked down by Hudson Edelman. The 5th made 3 for the Mustangs. That's the epitome of their game right there. They get the ball up the floor quickly, and they'll jack up a lot of threes. Schoenberger trying to work right in the middle of the lane. They get it to him on the right block, trying to turn. A nice up and under move. Got him to fly by. 13 points for Leo. Trying to take over this game for Baldwin.
Looks like Coach Blanchard's going to make a big sub change here, and you're going to see Waddell come into this one.
Got a foul here on Baldwin. That's going to be the 5th. Put Rock Creek in the bonus. It's the first on Creighton Frost, so 2 more free throws coming for the Mustangs.
If there's anybody out on the court right now you're okay with putting a foul on, it's Creighton Frost, I think.
It's Peter Martini that's going to get 2 more shots. Hit 2 of 2 earlier.
How many free throws does Rock Creek have? I want to say this has got to be 18.
This is 16 and 17.
They haven't missed many.
Nope, only missed 2 so far. Second one rattled around and down. All of 4 of Martini's points have come from the line. Missed 3 free throws, 14 to 17. 39-34, Baldwin turn it over, but Carr steals it right back. Nice hustle there from Cooper Carr. Trying to settle things down for Baldwin. 2:30 left here in the third quarter. Dogs down by 5. This is going to be a battle. Carr gets to the free throw line. That's his sweet spot. And he drills the mid-range jumper. That's just his 4th point tonight. Dogs back within 3. Martini comes off a screen. Kicks it out. Edelman gets inside and lays it up and in.
Waddell kind of had to let that happen. I mean, he's not able to really play much defense here unless it's just kind of loose.
Yeah, he's back out there with his 4 fouls. Coach Blanchard thinks the guys need that shooting presence right now. Carr and Rude playing catch with it up top. Schoenberger trying to get open down on the block. Now Schoenberger has it. He slipped a little bit and gave it away. The 9th Baldwin turnover. Martini lines up a three and knocks it down.
Oh, and Martini just fell as he was celebrating.
Ooh. That is the 6th made three for Rock Creek. They're 6 of 15. A timeout taken by Baldwin, and yeah, Martini is kind of limping off the floor.
Baldwin finds themselves in a big hole.
Yeah, they sure do. Down by 8 right now. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Let's step aside. Actually, it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Man, Baldwin needs something to go their way right now. Leo's starting to get it going down on the block. Schoenberger has 13 points right now. Carr just made that mid-range jump shot for his 4th point. We'd like to see him get going. Colton Collins had a nice game. He's provided 8 points, and obviously Wadle with those 3 made threes in the first half. But playing with 4 fouls is Devin Wadle. Carr has 2, Smozzle has 2, Wheeler has 2. It'll be an uphill climb for the Bulldogs. They want to win their first ever state title, and they turn it over here out of the timeout. That is not going to make Coach Blanchett happy. Gill inside, got landed on by Wheeler. Everybody looks to be okay. That is Wheeler's 3rd personal foul.
Begs the question if you might see Gavin Brittingham come into this one with the foul trouble. I mean, almost everybody on this team has more than 1 foul except for Frost and Carr, I believe. Or Frost and Schoenberger.
That first free throw is knocked down. Is that Gill at the free throw line? Sure is. And the second one rolls around and out. No good. Carr tracks down the rebound. 45-36. Baldwin trail it. Trying to work their way back into this. Wheeler has it up top, comes off his screen, gets it to Collum. Colton going to give Carr a screen. Cooper steps back, takes a three and drills it. The first made three for Cooper tonight. He's got 7 points. Maybe that gets him going as Baldwin tip it out of bounds. Baldwin 4 of 7 from 3. You'd like to see him maybe get some more up. Shooting a pretty good clip right now. About an 11-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Gill working with it. Gets it to Tonzer. Now a kick out from Rosa. They move it one more pass and knocks it down. That's Hudson Edelman's second made three. The 7th for Rock Creek. Baldwin in some trouble right now, down by 9. Gonna hold for the last shot in the third quarter. Carr gets fouled. That's the last foul to give for Rock Creek. It's gonna be the 2nd personal on Porter Gill. 6.1 seconds left here in the third quarter. Inbound it to Carr. Carr gonna take another three, comes up short that time. Offensive rebound, Collum. Wheeler trying for the putback, and neither could get it to drop. So that's gonna do it for 3 quarters of play. Baldwin has an uphill climb. Down by 9 right now. You're watching Bulldog basketball on Baldwin Sports Live.
With Heartland Plumbing, you get full-service plumbing from a real plumber, not a sales guy who's just there to fix a leak. Heartland Plumbing sets appointments they hold true to, not an inconvenient block of time they might be there. With a strong reputation and years of quality service, Heartland Plumbing has the tools and the people to get your plumbing job done on time the first time. Give them a call at 913-856-5846. Serving every big town and small town around, residential and commercial. That's Heartland Plumbing, the plumber you can open your door to.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Here we go, start of the fourth quarter. Baldwin has it, moving left to right. Down by 9. Got to get something going now. Carr trying to get down the left side of the lane. Nice little shovel pass to Wheeler, and Wheeler puts it up and in for his 4th point. That's a good start. Baldwin down by 7. Got to pick it up defensively as well.
Now it's a matter of playing through, scoring, and you can't allow a 3. That's how Rock Creek is really pulled away.
There's a steal from Schoenberger, took it away from Rosa. Leo, right hand lay-in is good. He's got 15 points. Good start to this fourth quarter. Baldwin now down by 5.
And again, you have to watch the perimeter shot.
Another foul whistle. That's going to be the 4th on Jackson Wheeler. As Joey said during the break there, Rock Creek, they got 21 points from three-point land, 15 points from the free throw line. It's 36 of their 48 right there. And a foul on Baldwin again. Is that going to be Wheeler?
They just got Wheeler.
That's
for
his 5th.
And that is, that's just such an unfortunate way to go out. I mean, Wheeler did everything he could there. There's not a lot to say. I mean, Coach Blanchett wants an explanation because he didn't see the contact.
I don't think Wheeler has realized it yet that that's 5. Officials just told him he's going to slowly walk off the floor. Man, that is a tough way to end it for the 6-foot sophomore, but rightfully so. A huge round of applause. He has had quite the second half of this season and a big impact here in the state tournament. Baldwin's going to have to come back in this game without him. Creighton Frost checked in for him. Here's Gill, nice move, spins to his right hand and lays it up and in. Once again, Wadle had to be careful defensively there. That's what one of our keys to the game was staying out of foul trouble, and that's why you get into foul trouble early. You just can't play as physical a defense late. Frost trying to get it inside the column, gets it back. Wadle, a little runner in the lane, found the soft spot and put it up and in. Wadle ties his career high with 11.
I think if you keep this one within 8, it's still in reach. And now they get Cooper Carr for a foul.
That's his 3rd.
And this is what you said. This is what took them out of that game against McPherson.
Last year.
Carr fouling out in overtime, and it's looking like a replica.
It's already the 3rd team foul, too. We're just a minute and a half into this fourth quarter.
You'd like to see the whistle get blown both ways a little bit more. It seems like Baldwin's been on the wrong end every time.
Gill misses on that 3. The rebound's tapped around, and Rock Creek tapped it out. So a good job that time defensively. Baldwin down by 5. They can make it a single possession game, this time down. Facing that full court pressure. Looks like a 1-2-1-1 trapping zone. As Leo gets trapped, gets it off to Frost. Now they get it into Carr's hands. Frost open for 3 on the far side. Creighton knocks it down. A huge 3 for Baldwin. They're 5 of 8 from deep. Dogs down by 2.
How many times have I had to say it as Carr gets the steal?
Cooper lays it up and in. We're tied at 50.
And Rock Creek is going to call a timeout as this thing is knotted up.
That popped the top off of this place. The Bulldog fans all on their feet, making some noise. Timeout, Rock Creek. The student section, you can see, has the flag out. There is a large contingent of Bulldog fans here on this near side, and they are making some noise right now. Second timeout for the Mustangs. Baldwin has 4 left. Baldwin also holds the possession arrow. But like we've talked about 3 team fouls. Yeah, excuse me, Rock Creek has the possession arrow, my bad, but 3 team fouls already on Baldwin. Rock Creek has 0. But man, what an exchange there. Frost knocks down the huge 3, and Carr comes up with the steal to lay in.
I mean, Ryan, what have been the 3 words I've said the most? Probably battling through adversity.
Yep.
And this is the epitome of it, is battling through adversity. The foul, the whistle has been blown against your direction every single time today.
On the biggest stage possible, this is how legends are made. Tied up at 50 in the state title game. Rock Creek working into the corner. An open 3, Tonser missed it, but an offensive rebound for Gill. He puts it back up and in. He's got 16.
And now it's just going to go back and forth, and you have to keep Wadle in the game. You can't afford to lose him.
Here he is, open for 3 on the right wing, and he knocks it down again. He's on absolute fire.
Do it all, Devin, 4 threes.
Baldwin a 1-point lead. Had 4 ties and 5 lead changes. Here's Klingenberg, gets down the left side of the lane. Another foul whistled on Baldwin. That's Creighton Frost.
That's the last one to give, and that's going to be his second personal.
Second personal, yeah, like you said, Joey, the 4th team foul with just under 5 minutes left. Rock Creek into the bonus. No team fouls on Rock Creek yet. That's knocked away by Collum. Is it stolen by Colton? It is! And a foul on the Mustangs. Huge play there from a 6'6" senior.
Collum really having a fantastic game right now. It's 8 points. He's only got 1 foul, and he's going to be the guy you kind of have to go to if foul trouble starts to really become an issue.
Baldwin has battled their way back here in the second half, and they have retaken their 1-point lead. Collum lays it up and in off the glass. A nice fight from Carr. Colton into double figures with 10, a 3-point Baldwin lead. This is their largest lead of the night so far. These kids just don't give up, man. And a travel on Rock Creek.
The fear in Devin Wadle's eyes there as he thought that she called him for a foul. He's playing with 4. You got to give it to this kid stepping up on this stage.
Wadle has been absolutely huge. 14 points, a new career high. He's made 4 threes. Collum's been great as well. Here's Carr open for 3 on the left wing. Just in and out, but an offensive rebound. Wadle, oh, that would have brought the house down. Another offensive rebound for Collum.
Oh, and Collum grabbing that right leg. He is in some pain.
Gets it back to Schoenberger on the block. Leo through some contact, no foul called. Tapped out, and another offensive rebound for Baldwin. Wadle gets baseline, Schoenberger, and a blocking foul on the Mustangs. It's going to be number 3 on Gill.
Baldwin going to take a full timeout here. Colton Collum, I want to note, did come up from that rebound, grabbing tightly at that right hamstring. So you do want to pay a little bit of attention to the way he runs, as he could be in some pain.
A 3-point lead for Baldwin, 3:54 left in the state title game. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Baldwin Sports Live.
At Fort Scott Community College, we understand that a scary part of figuring out your future isn't only answering the question, what should I do, but where do I belong? Maybe you belong here, studying animal science or learning about farm and ranch management. Maybe you belong here as part of Hounds Hoops on the hardwood. I don't know where you've been or where you're headed, but I know we're saving a spot for you because you belong at Fort Scott Community College.
What a game we've had this evening so far for a state championship. Baldwin have battled their way back. They did have a 1-point halftime lead. And they trailed by 9 at the end of the third quarter. They now have a 3-point lead, their largest of the night, and they had a baseline inbounds. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining now. Carr has it on the far wing. He'll back it out. 30 seconds on the shot clock. A fresh one for Baldwin. They're going to work some clock down, try to shorten this game up. Coach Blanchett calling some plays from the sideline. Carr comes off a Schoenberger screen. Here's Collum straight away. Gets it back to Cooper. Wadle. It's been one of the stars tonight for Baldwin. Cooper, a step back three. In and out, no good. And a battle for the rebound is going to be a foul on Baldwin, and that'll be free throws for the Mustangs.
Yeah, it's going against Schoenberger, I believe. But I've been wrong before.
Not the worst. That would just be his second, and it is his second. Cooper has 3. Leo now with 2. Wheeler's already fouled out of the game. Wadle playing with 4 fouls.
I guess the one bright spot to this is they can't hit a 3 if they're shooting free throws.
Fair.
But you've been beat tonight because they are an elite free throw shooting team. And I guess I can't say you've been beat because they're winning, but that's where they have really controlled this game, is at the line.
Tonzer now 6 of 7 from the free throw line. He's got 12 points. I think it's 7 of 8. Baldwin still up by 1, facing that full court pressure here. Cooper gets it to Wadle on the near side. He crosses the timeline, gets it back to Carr. A jump stop on the right, block up and in. Cooper into double figures now with 11. The Dogs lead back out to 3. 3 minutes to play. Rock Creek get it into the corner. Martini gets it to Tonzer. Here's Rosa, had it dribbled, I thought off his foot, but no, it's knocked out by Baldwin.
I thought for sure that was off of the shin. Thought the officials were going to talk it over for a second.
Now Hudson Edelman coming back into the game. Replaces Pendle. Edelman's hit 2 threes. Rock Creek has hit 7 triples, Baldwin 6 of them. 6 of 10 is Baldwin by my count. Here's Rosa coming off a screen, and Gavin Rosa hits another one. That's his 3rd. Ties us up at 57. Final 2:30 to play here in Hutchinson. Been a fun one here tonight. Somebody's going to earn their first state title. Got a foul on the floor on Rock Creek.
That's going to be number 4 on him.
That is on Klingenberg, you're right. That's 4 on him, the 3rd team foul.
Baldwin just kind of hoping to get into the bonus here. Rock Creek's got 3 fouls, so they have 1 more to give before this one goes to free throws.
For these players, these coaches, these fans, this is what you dream about. The state title game approaching 2 minutes left. Tied up at 57. Cooper going to work. Cooper gets to the elbow, kicks it out. Gets it back, still 20 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Leo inside, he got hit on the arm and fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And that's 4, so Baldwin going to be in the bonus the rest of the way.
Leo was 3 for 4 from the line in that first half. The only Bulldog to take any free throws tonight. He's got 15 points. First free throw rattles around and out. 2:04 left here.
I mean, Ryan, this is all you can ask for in a state championship. These are truly the 2 best teams in 4A.
100%. Baldwin was the preseason #1 team in Class 4A. It's been a wild ride up and down at times for Baldwin. Officials timeout here, as I think that's Gill that has some blood on his arm perhaps, so they're going to check that out. But Rock Creek, they were also ranked highly coming into this season. They're still 27-0. Baldwin has already ended 2 other teams' undefeated seasons in Bonner Springs and Atchison, trying to make it 3, as they're going to have to take Gill out of this game, as Hudson Edelman, the junior, back in there. And
you'd love to keep Gill out of this game as long as you can.
100%. Leo's got 1 more coming. He can give Baldwin a 1-point lead. And he does.
I believe Gill leads the charge with his 16 tonight, too.
He sure does. 2 minutes left in the state title game. Baldwin up by 1. Here's Klingenberg working on Frost. Gets down the left side of the lane, kick it out. Edelman, he's made two. He misses that one, and Frost, a big offensive or defensive rebound there. Schoenberger going to jog it up. Baldwin can take their time now. Coach Blanchett wanting them to clear out for Carr.
And you don't want to have a stoppage here because Gill is waiting to come in. So the longer Baldwin keeps this one going, the longer it's going to be before he gets into this game.
They're allowing Cooper right now to just dribble up top. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now he'll start to attack. Cooper going to work, spins into the middle, puts it up, no good. Came up short, and a big rebound for Klingenberg. Here come the Mustangs in transition, and a foul whistled on Cooper. That's not good. That's number 4 on him.
Yeah, a little too handsy there, trying to come away and play hero with a steal.
Another 2 free throws coming here for Rock Creek. It'll be Klingenberg. He's 2 of 2 tonight. First free throw is good, and that ties us up. One more coming here from Klingenberg, and it's no good. Rolled in and out. Rebounded by Schoenberger. We're tied up at 58, approaching a minute left here in the state championship game. This has been everything you could hope for on the biggest stage in high school basketball. Carr gets it back from Schoenberger, gets it back to Leo now. Frost has it in the corner. Work it back up top, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Carr drives in, jump stops, finds Devin Wadle open for 3, drew it again! 17 on 5 made threes for Wadle. 61-58, Baldwin lead it. And it's taken away. Collum came up with it. Rock Creek's going to have to foul. I can't even hear a whistle.
Rock Creek missed the 3. They rushed it. A wide open 3 from...
That Klingenberg?
Yeah, that was Klingenberg who put up the 3, hoisted it, and it was Collum that came away with the board. And now 10 seconds drain off the clock. It's going to be Schoenberger at the line with no shot clock for the rest of this one. You're going to have to be careful with Cooper Carr and his 4 fouls, Ryan. You've got 4 on Wadle still. Wadle has played for the last 13 minutes with 4 fouls.
He leads the team with his 17 points right now. Leo has 16. This is a couple of huge free throws, and he puts Baldwin up by 2 possessions.
This is a career game for Devin Wadle in the last game of his high school career as he makes his way to the bench with 5 fouls. We're going to see Jackson Root and Ethan Smazel re-enter the game.
Talk about a storybook ending to a career here for Wadle. Hopefully Baldwin can hang on. Leo's got one more coming from the line. He knocks it down. He's got 18 tonight. Timeout taken, I think, by Baldwin. They got a 5-point lead right now. Just got to play good defense without fouling here. Man, what a game this has been. What a season. What a last 4 years it's been for this group of seniors. This thing coming down to the wire. Baldwin can start to taste it a little bit, but this thing's far from over, Joey, with 25 seconds left.
Yeah, 25 seconds. Rock Creek, one of the best three-point shooting teams in the state of Kansas. 3 timeouts yet for them. They'll be in the bonus if they can draw a foul. The last thing you want to do is foul a three-point shooter.
And Rock Creek going to have the ball down by 5 with 25 left.
You can imagine for Baldwin, it's going to be Cooper, Leo, Frost, Smazel, and Rude on the court. Or excuse me, not Frost, Collum.
Yep. The starting 5 back out there for Baldwin. The student section making some noise down there, jumping up and down. This place is on fire. Here we go. They get it inbounded to Martini. Picked up by Rude, full court. Hands it off to Edelman. Edelman gets into the lane, lays it up short, no good. Collum the rebound, gets it off to Carr. They got to foul him. 12.3 seconds left. Starting to feel real, Joey. It's not over yet.
You can start to feel it. The atmosphere in here is so dull to our left and across from us, but if you look right down below, you can't see it on camera where the Baldwin faithful are or in the student section. It is electric.
It's a party scene right now. Cooper to the line for the first time. Rattles the first free throw in and out. Blanchett tells everybody to get back. With 12 seconds left, it's a 2-possession game. This could make it 6 if Cooper makes this free throw.
Going to want to make it as difficult as possible for them to make it down the court here.
He does make it 64-58. Rock Creek coming down. They'll let him score the layup. That's Martini, and a quick timeout taken by the Mustangs. It makes it 64-60 with 7.2 seconds left. If you're starting to do the math in your head, Baldwin's just got to take care of the basketball and get it inbounded here. As now Baldwin has one timeout left. It's a full one, so let's step aside for 30 seconds. We'll be back with the ending of this state title game.
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
So Rock Creek took that timeout, both of them with 2 left now. Baldwin just got to get it inbounded and make some free throws with 7 seconds left. They're up by 4. They were down by 9 coming into the fourth quarter. Now they throw one deep to Schoenberger. He does track it down. He gets shoved from behind. That could be a flagrant, but they won't call that. It's a foul on Jackson Pendle. 6 seconds exactly left on the clock. Are they going to call a flagrant? They are. That's a huge call. He shoved Leo right in the back. So 2 free throws and the basketball. The Bulldog faithful, they can taste it now, and maybe a technical foul coming as the Mustangs are jawing at the officials.
So he should get 3 free throws here, I think, but depends if they give him the technical or not.
First shot, no good from Leo. Baldwin still up by 4, though. They're going to get the ball back after this because it's a flagrant. Second shot is good. Schoenberger's got 19 points tonight. 65-60, the Bulldogs lead it. A baseline inbounds, they just got to get it in again.
And Ryan, you got to say, this is the most complete effort we've seen from Baldwin this season. 4 double-digit scores.
Yeah, they haven't just relied on Leo and Cooper tonight. Devin Wadle has been absolutely huge, and Colton Collum. They get it into Carr. Well, with 4.8 seconds left, they foul him.
We're going to see the defensive substitutions come in here, and Smazel and Rude.
Here's Carr at the free throw line.
Coop with a chance here to cement his legacy.
100%, he's 1 for 2 so far tonight. What a legacy it'll be for this entire senior class. Makes the first 13 points for Cooper. And with 4.8, this thing is over.
I mean, there's still a lot that can happen. You got to corral your bench. You don't want anybody getting on. We've seen crazy things happen.
We absolutely have. You're right. Second free throw is no good by Carr. It's rebounded. 3 seconds now. Here comes Klingenberg. He's going to put it up. It doesn't matter. It's no good. And that's it. It's over. The dream is real. The Bulldogs are state champions. What a ride it's been for Baldwin. The final chapter's been written. My goodness me, Joey, what a team and what a legacy they leave. 1912 was the first time Baldwin made the state tournament, and over 100 years later, their first ever state title.
I mean, this is a dream come true if you're from Baldwin. The entire city, their entire time living there. Most people, if you grow up in Baldwin, you don't leave. These are the reasons you stay there. It's moments like these that you live for and you die for. And it's the legacy of this group of seniors that they ended on the highest note in all of high school sports.
And look at the celebrations underway on the right side of the court. Man, what a team. Just refusing to die, refusing to quit. They were down by 9 heading into the fourth quarter, and they win this thing 66-60. And this group will be immortalized forever for these players, the coaches, the fans. My goodness. Look how much it means to them. What a ride it's been.
I couldn't have asked for a better year to come on here with Baldwin. Jackson Blakely told me day one, he said, Joey, this team is winning the state championship this year.
Oh, he was absolutely right. Man, I'm so happy for these kids, the coaches, all the long nights, the early mornings, all the hard work that went into it. They've had their hearts broken the past 3 years at this tournament. And they have knocked off an undefeated team for the third time this year. Give Rock Creek credit. What an incredible season. Came in at 27-0, but just couldn't finish the job. As the Mustangs now receiving their second place medals. They'll be dancing down the streets in Baldwin tonight.
I mean,
how much adversity did they go through?
It's an unreal amount of adversity for these guys right here. I mean, 4 years, Cooper Carr, Leo Schoenberger, Colton Collum, Devin Wadle,
Jackson Rude.
I mean, Homer Rice,
man,
Ethan Smozzle. I think that's all of them.
You go down the line, I mean, incredible.
These guys have been through the literal definition of heartbreak, whether it's the buzzer beater last year to McPherson, or the games that they lost. They started the season without Cooper Carr, and to battle through being the underdog so many of these games, they're always the visiting team in state.
The number 6 seed coming in the middle of the season. Remember, they lost 4 of 5 there. They were going through a tough stretch. Their record was 12-6, but they rattle off 10 straight wins to end this season. The culmination of quite the career for guys like Cooper Carr and Leo Schoenberger, Colton Collum, the Baldwin faithful now serenading them. These guys are the definition of Baldwin built. Jackson Rude receiving his medal. Devin Wadle, what a game, Joey.
That is an absolute hero. Without him, tonight is not possible.
Not at all. 17 points on 5 made threes. There's Homer Rice, another one of the seniors. Cooper Carr makes his legacy and cements it. Ethan Smozzle as well, the heart and the hustle all year long.
Mind you, a lot of these guys, Ryan, went through this same heartbreak just a few months ago when the soccer season ended, and they lost the state championship there. Cooper Carr, Leo Schoenberger, some of the star players on that soccer team, now they get the job done in basketball.
Leo averaging 20 points, 7 rebounds over the course of the year, came up huge again tonight, 19 points. And Jackson Wheeler, he fouled out early in this game, but what a tournament he had and what a second half of the season. for my money, Jackson Wheeler, the most improved player on this squad.
Without a doubt.
And Colton Collum as well. What a career he's had. Creighton Frost knocked down a huge three late in this game as well.
Coach of the Bulldogs, Don Blanchett.
And Donnie Blanchett, the head coach, he is now just 21 wins away from being the all-time leader at Baldwin.
This KSHSAA championship event is proudly presented by Mammoth. Fans,
They are about to give Baldwin the state championship trophy, and this place is going to explode again.
Who better to claim this thing than the leader in almost every category, Cooper Carr.
The definition of Bulldog Cup. State champions for the first time. Couldn't be happier for these kids, these coaches, these fans, and this community. Nobody deserves it more than Baldwin.
I mean, they have been in and out of this state tournament, Ryan, 114 years in the making since they made their first appearance. It took them that long, and it's this group of guys to do it.
And their legacy will live on forever. They'll be immortalized. And here we go with the team picture. This will be hanging up on the walls in Baldwin forever. What a group of guys. The celebrations are just underway here in Hutchinson. You can guarantee they're going to go through the night and back in Baldwin too.
I mean, gosh, Ryan, this might be the hardest game of the year for you to pick player of the game.
Oh, yeah, no joke.
You could give it to the whole team. You could give it to 4 players. I mean,
I think I know I'm giving it to, though.
Yeah?
Devin Wadle, man.
I think so.
The game of his life in the last high school game of his career. Oh, my goodness. Knocks down 5 threes, 17 points. What a way to go out. And the Bulldogs go out on top.
Yeah, that's 100% who I'd give it to.
I mean, there's just so many guys down there. The coaches, the players, everybody involved with this program, the fans, the parents. Nobody deserves it more than these guys. And here they go, celebrating with the student section. They're bringing home a trophy. What a season, what a team. The celebrations are just underway as we'll get you started now on the post-game show. It is brought to us by Hometown Construction. They're bringing great service back to the construction, the roofing and exterior businesses. No more corner cutting, just real craftsmanship and real-world experience for the most lasting results. Call Hometown Construction today for your free estimate and experience the breath of fresh air that they bring. Hometown Construction, where hometown service meets peace of mind. Like I said, our player of the game tonight in his final high school game, Devin Wadle, hit 5 threes, had 17 points, came up absolutely huge for the Dogs. He is our player of the game. It's brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services, insurance and investments, wealth management, and financial planning. Farm Bureau Financial Services is there to help you prepare for the unexpected and protect your future. Call today and set up a meeting with your local Farm Bureau team at 785-594-1055. It's your future. Let's protect it. And what a future some of these guys have.
This is not the end of Cooper Carr.
No.
It's not the end of Leo Schoenberger. Northwest Missouri State is getting themselves one heck of a player in Cooper Carr, and you best believe that is a team I'm going to be following
100%.
all next year and all of the next 4 years.
And Concordia as well for Leo. He's committed there up in Nebraska, a great NAIA program. Man, I hope those two schools, I hope they understand what they're getting in these young men.
I wouldn't be surprised if Leo Schoenberger moves his way to playing Division 1, 2, or 3 basketball by the end of his college career.
Definitely talented enough in my eyes.
And Cooper Carr, I mean, you got to imagine he's going to be an impact player in Northwest Missouri State immediately. He's another guy. He could make his way to Division I. There are programs that would die for a guy like him.
Not only on the floor, but off of it. Some of the best young men you'll ever meet in your life.
Absolutely. Some of the most humble guys you'll ever meet. Cooper Carr, every time he's out there, he gives his glory to God. He puts it up there when you talk to him in person. He's somebody that will not take any credit. He always has somebody to dish it out to.
So the celebrations, like I said, are just getting underway. We'll take a quick timeout here. We'll be back with more, run down the final numbers, and wrap this season up. What a season it's been. Baldwin ends up 22-6, but more importantly, state champions. You've been watching Bulldog basketball on Baldwin Sports Live. We'll be back with more after this.
New charges related to insurance fraud and theft.
Ripping off about 90 homeowners. Stewart ripped him off.
The roofing industry is rough these days. Hometown Construction is Baldwin City's very own hometown solution for roofing and siding needs. We know there's more important things than just money. We give detailed estimates and on-site supervision during all projects. We focus on one job at a time so that you have our undivided attention. Contact us today. Go Bulldogs!
Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1976, covering 33 states while producing over $1 billion in annual sales. Shad and Penny Sheldon are some of the top producing brokers from Baldwin, Kansas, selling farms, ranches, rural homes, and recreational real estate throughout Kansas. Their knowledge, passion, and expertise will help make your next real estate transaction an excellent experience. Contact Shad or Penny today by phone at 785-821-2666 or by email at shad@haydenoutdoors.com.
Kelly Neufeld and his team at Farm Bureau Financial Services are there to help you prepare for the unexpected and protect your future. With customized insurance plans and comprehensive financial planning, Kelly and his team will help increase your confidence in your overall financial well-being. Come meet the team at their new office in downtown Baldwin City at 714 8th Street or give them a call at 785-594-1055 to set up a meeting with Kelly Neufeld at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Baldwin City. It's your future. Let's protect it.
At Baldwin State Bank, we love being a part of the community in which we serve. Our roots run deep within Baldwin City, and our commitment is deeper. Whether it's that dream house you can't wait to call home or the trust of your personal finances, both present and future, we are here to serve you, our customers, our neighbors. Baldwin State Bank, proud supporter of the Baldwin Bulldogs for 131 years and counting. Come see us downtown or online at baldwinstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home is honored to be your choice when the difficult time comes to plan a lasting tribute for your loved ones. There to guide you through the process from beginning to end with each family's unique traditions and beliefs in mind. Visit lamb-roberts.com to see all of the services offered, including their online pre-planning tool, or call 785-594-3644 to visit with the caring professionals at Baldwin City's only locally owned funeral service and cremation service provider. Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home.
Trindle Lumber Company is the go-to stop for every do-it-yourselfer and professional contractor. They carry a wide variety of plumbing, electrical, and hardware products, along with a vast selection of windows, doors, and paint. Their full-service drive-through lumber yard has what you need for every project and offers free estimates and professional delivery. At Trindle Lumber Company, you get the right products with the best service. Stop by at 1516 South Main in Ottawa or call 785-242-8144.
All right, welcome back here to Hutchison. The celebrations are still ongoing on the floor. Baldwin state champions for the first time ever. The final score in this one, 66-60. I mean, I feel like I said before we came back, we already kind of wrapped it up with our thoughts. But, man, once again, just what a group of seniors, this team overall, all together. The adversity that they had to fight through. Joey mentioned it earlier, starting out the season 0-2 without Cooper Carr in the lineup. You get them back. They rattled off, I think it was like 11 straight wins or something like that before they then lost 4 of their next 5. But now 10 straight wins to make themselves state champions. I mean, battling through adversity all year long. And then you think about the overall story of this group of seniors the last 4 years, the last three, I mean, just getting your hearts broken, mostly by McPherson the past few years, but luckily Baldwin didn't have to face the Bullpups this year, and they come away with the ultimate prize. Joey, what are some of your final thoughts here tonight?
I think tonight the overall thought is the fact that everybody contributed. There was not a single guy that stepped on this floor that didn't have an impact. Most games this year, it's been Cooper and Leo putting up 45 points combined, 50 points combined. Today, neither of them were the leading scorers. Leo might have had a point more than Wadle, but at the end of the day, everybody stepped on this floor. Everybody put up the shots, and I think Creighton Frost, I mean, that guy passed up probably a dozen open looks, and the one he took just found the bottom of the net. I remember the first thing you said to me when he stepped on the court against Paola that first game was, he has a nice shot, and I stuck with it. I believed in him. And that's what he does in the state championship game, is he takes one shot and he just splashes it.
The biggest moment of his life, he knocked it down, and so many of these guys came up with the biggest games of their life. This is how legends are born and heroes are made, and they will forever be immortalized in Baldwin. Dayton better, Mr. Valentine that is, better clear some space out in the trophy cabinet, because there's a big one coming back to Baldwin, and you can guarantee the celebrations are going to be going on into the night. So one more time before we wrap this thing up. Final score 66-60. Baldwin with their first ever state championship. And it's been a lot of fun this year, Joey. I'm glad you joined us. It was a good year to get on here on Baldwin Sports Live.
It's been a heck of a ride.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, my man. So thank you also, Molly Delk, the lovely Molly Delk on the camera controls here the last couple of games. Did a great job for us. For Joey Bongard and Molly Delk, I'm Ryan Hilmer signing off, saying goodnight from Hutchison. What a season it was for Baldwin. Don't forget, we'll be covering some of the spring sports, so keep an eye on varsitysportslive.com for that schedule. But for now, we'll get you out of here on top. Baldwin climbed to the top of the mountain, and they'll be heroes forever. Good night, everyone. Have a safe trip home. We'll see you in the spring on Baldwin Sports Live.
From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at varsitysportslive.com.